Alright, let's go ahead and continue on then. I'm assuming that's the Balclutha then, or I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. After restraining the 23rd Division, they finally had a moment to rest. Yeah, that's about the reaction I expected. You two. Before long, Professor Schmidt came to warn of another approaching crisis that he observed from the watchtower. Another crisis? Great.
More of the Republic's weaponry is on the move?
Wait. Okay, so what's going on? Was the Republic weaponry fake tanks they set up to try to... a reason to start the war again? Or is that actual Republic tanks?
Indeed. I confirmed it as I was analyzing the projection device. Every one of their tanks and airships at the base started acting independently. It was chaos from there.
After you turned the radar off? Wait, why?
Most of these left to gather at Nord's northeastern border.
The 23rd Armored Division's tanks, airships, and soldats have started doing the same thing.
Oh, great.
Forces hidden throughout the Highlands started convening at Zender Gate after they had attacked the Courageous Two. There can only be one possible reason for this remotely operated show.
They're planning to stage a skirmish between the two armies much bigger than the one earlier. And use it as an excuse to restart the war.
Okay, I figured that was what's happening, but the way Rean worded it made it sound like it was real.
This can't be happening.
But something doesn't seem right here. Restarting the war was the 23rd Armored Division's goal, not the Supreme Leader's.
Right. Yeah, the Supreme Leader was... No, he was still talking about going to war with the Republic, but he was chastising the Empire and trying to get them on board.
I agree. I think it's safe to assume that he is involved in all of this. But what's happening here doesn't seem to logically connect with him taking over Crossbell and starting a united nation.
I honestly don't think I'd put anything past him at this point.
We just don't have enough information to say for sure what's going on right now.
Right.
If only I had my artifact. That would make it easier to communicate with those not currently with us.
Did they take it? Wait. Ah, crap.
The sonorous seashell would be very useful here. Do you suppose the Supreme Leader has hold of it now?
If anything, I'd imagine they were more interested in that than Olivier or the Courageous Two. It appears the Division wasn't informed of what happened to it after the Defense Force seized it either.
Great.
It sounds like we were just being used to camouflage their true intentions, which just makes all of this even more frustrating.
I feel terrible for not being able to keep it safe after the Church was good enough to turn a blind eye to me having it.
Oh yeah, now you're in trouble with Mueller and the Church. Ew.
You can't blame yourself for this, Your Highness. Let's turn it being taken into a positive. We know the seashell makes it possible to communicate over any distance.
Can you triangulate that?
If we assume it's being used to help control weaponry remotely, our mysteries suddenly aren't quite so mysterious.
Wait, you could do that as well? Dang.
Quite. That would certainly explain how they can remotely control even the tanks from Calvard's base.
Wait, but if this is all the Supreme Leader's doing, that would mean he would also have his thumb over Calvard. How does that make sense?
I would assume they're using a device somewhere in the Highlands.
If so, then our next move is clear.
Yeah. We need to find the remote control device behind this and destroy it. That's the only way we can prevent this situation from getting any worse.
Then please, let us help you.
I can't fight, but I at least know the lay of the land.
Oh, Toma. Sheeta.
Do the two of you understand just how dangerous what you're proposing is?
Yes. We know that a war might be about to start.
But all of this is happening in our home. It's our problem.
We don't want to sit on the sidelines while everyone else risks their lives to help us. We want to be why Lily, Mom, and Charles are safe from harm.
Please just be careful.
Growing up fast, huh?
You're both the best.
They really are.
I won't lie. I'm a little scared. But I don't want to sit here cowering. Let us put those nerves to use. Please!
They've really grown, huh?
That they have. I feel genuinely proud to know them.
All right. I'll admit that we need all the help we can get, so we'll be happy to have you backing us up. But promise me that you won't willingly put yourselves in more danger than you have to.
We won't!
We promise!
Well, now that that's settled, we need to start deciding who's going to do what. Those tanks could start attacking at any time. At least some of us are gonna need to be ready to stop them.
I agree. Time is of the essence. Let's get to work.
The group hustled to form a plan in the short time before the armies were estimated to begin their assault. Eventually, they came up with one that accounted for everyone and put their individual strengths to use. Then, they put their plan into motion. Oh, we're on the ground, huh? And we're going different ways.
All right, we're good to go.
Operation preparations are complete. Report on your individual statuses.
Hey, Schmidt's actually helping. Nice.
I'm in position in the Southern Highlands.
The Courageous 2 is also in position.
Oh, he's back on the Courageous, not on ground, huh?
It's almost time.
Is everyone in the Northeast ready?
Yes, we're also in position.
So Kurt's in the Northeast, Muse's on the ship with Olivia and Mueller. Oh, Kurt's got his...
Gaius, Emma, can you get us started?
Of course.
Replenishing mana.
And what is Sarah and
That's
Rean doing?
definitely the most suspicious spot in the Southern Highlands. Thinking about it, we should have pressed harder when we were told that area was sealed off because of fallen rocks.
Yeah, probably.
There's an animal trail nearby that will allow us to approach unnoticed. I'll tell you where to go.
Thanks. You're a doll.
Thanks, doll.
My brother investigated the ancient quarry in Lake Lacrima the other day. There are only so many places in Nord to conceal something like this. So if we rule those out, one conspicuous spot remains.
You're right. And that's where we'll...
Huh?
What was that? It made me think of a wounded beast.
I can feel something murderous in the air.
Oh, great.
The Empire's tanks have begun their advance.
I've confirmed the same on the Calvardian side. A significant number of airships are also inbound.
Here we go.
What was that murderous thing in the air about? Got a ricochet, cut it through. And they're all freaking dead.
What a rabble of soulless lumps. Is this all the challenge they can afford?
Nope, go then. It's a more challenge. There you go. Kurt's not doing so bad for himself either.
Right. If I can keep this up.
Kurt, we're ready.
Go ahead and fall back.
Well, don't corner yourself.
Barrier successfully deployed. It looks like it's going to hold.
The northeastern point is secured. Can we leave the airships to you?
Certainly.
Down they go.
Is this it, Professor?
The orbal waves confirm that you're in the right place. The device is there for sure.
They hid it inside the old fire god? Was that what this one was? And is that wait, who is that? Oh, it's Robo Arios again. How are you still functioning?
Who is that?
We threw you off a frickin' tower.
Oh, we found what we came for. Can you return to the settlement and start evacuating everyone? I'll see that the device is disabled. Go.
All right. Good luck, Rean. May the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you.
Thanks. And hopefully the divine blade of wind will just stand down. You do know you're a machine at this point, right? Can you, like, move out of the way? Like, I don't want to deal with this. Okay.
You may not be the real Arios, but your skill with the sword is on par with the divine blades. That's all the more reason I can't let you sully his name or the integrity of the 8-Leaf School any further.
Alright, let's do this, Rean. Holy!
As a master of the 7th form, and a fellow swordsman of the same rank, I'm going to put an end to this. Schwarzer.
What? Okay.
You shall fall to my blade, Schwarzer.
No, I won't.
It's my turn.
Ow. Much damage.
Let's go.
Not. But I'm certainly not letting you get that crit.
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now!
Come on, Arios. You are harder when I was fully teamed up.
Blinking slash! Shredded
Winds, envelop me with strength.
Or you can not. Okay, now he's gonna
I'm up.
use his S-Craft.
Here I go.
Keep it. Kill it all.
Cool tornado, bro.
It's my turn.
Bruh. Barely did anything. Oh, come on. I'm the true 80s master, Arios.
Blinking slash! Shredded Schwarzer. I can't afford to lose. Nice. That'll do it.
And lose you did not. Now let's start a Dragon Ball. Let's go.
Second form. Gale.
Impressive.
I know that wasn't the real Arios, and yet...
Wasn't gonna lose to some two-bit clone.
Just what are the Supreme Leader and his allies thinking? No. I don't have time to be speculating right now. I've secured the device, Professor.
About time. Hurry up and show me what it looks like.
What is looking at it gonna tell you?
It appears to have the same basic structure as the device on the watchtower. We need to start disabling it at once. Follow my instructions to the letter.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, Kurt is just cutting airships out of the sky. Uh-oh.
They stopped.
They literally stopped flying.
Good. Rean and the professor must have found it.
Good thing it wasn't manned.
I would have preferred some exercise, but it's good that it's over.
Meanwhile, Olivia is just passed out on the floor like courageous.
Looks like we made it in time.
Reporting in, Your Highness. I've disabled the remote control device. Did that do what we hoped?
All Calvardian units in the northeast have ceased to function.
The same is true for the Erebonian units in the south.
Then the operation was a success. Well done, everyone!
That was easier than I expected.
Thank Adios!
We really did it!
To say I'm relieved would be underselling it.
As if there was any other possible outcome with me involved.
Yeah, Schmidt.
I honestly feared the worst at one point. But you did it, guys.
Is something wrong, Muse?
It's just... I feel like we're missing something.
Like, this was way too easy.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble putting my thoughts into words. But...
Everyone here is well aware of your keen intellect. Even if you can't articulate it cleanly, whatever insight you can provide would be extremely valuable. Please, go on.
And by keen intellect, he means godlike powers of predicting the future.
Think back to the attempted coup in the capital. I think you'll agree that it didn't exactly seem meticulously planned. The same is true here in the Highlands. This was a highly inelegant brute force approach to restarting the war.
Sure.
Neither operation feels like a plan that the Supreme Leader would orchestrate.
That's true.
I think it's safe to assume that he's behind everything happening. Even so,
why would someone so precise act so sloppily?
Ever since he crashed the signing ceremony, every move he's made has been flawless, almost eerily so. All evidence still points to him being a fraud, but that doesn't make him the lesser strategist. If anything, he's proven himself to be better.
Better than the original Rufus? Ouch.
That leads me to believe he intended to dispose of the military elements we've been facing from the start.
That he intended to dispose of them? What, so like we're playing into his hands?
Meaning, our actions are suiting his needs by taking them out of the picture.
I'm not sure I follow. If he's wanting a unified nation, or a unified continent, he's probably gonna have to do it by force. They're not gonna come to the table and agree to it, so why would us removing potential military resources help him?
Hold on a second. If all you're saying is true, then our victory here was exactly what the Supreme Leader wanted to happen all along?
Wait. Oh, is she saying that because the stuff we've been doing has been weakening our own military, which will make it easier for him to invade and unify?
Unbelievable.
That can't be right.
Then what's his next move? The game isn't over yet. We still have time to turn this in our favor.
Okay, what's his next... Yeah, what is his next move?
But how? What more can we do at this point?
The device is disabled, taking away the only means to remotely control those tanks. And it wouldn't make sense to have a spare. If the Supreme Leader intended us to fall for this ploy, then his goal lies elsewhere. That leaves 19 possibilities.
Just 19? Okay, jeez.
No. None of them fit. There has to be one play, a single move that brings this game to a stunning conclusion.
Your Highness, everyone!
What?
What's wrong, Instructor?
Your expression is grave.
You'll understand when I tell you what we found at the Stone Circle.
Oh yeah, I was wondering how your part was gonna play into this.
Everyone needs to evacuate now. There's a railway gun here that's about to fire.
What the heck? How do you hide something like that? Also, that was on the top of like the stone monument. No chance.
A railway gun? How?
No chance to stop it?
There was a projection device just like the one at the watchtower here, too.
Oh, great.
The second the remote control device was disabled, it turned off, and the gun started preparing to fire. Even worse, its target has been preset as the Highlands settlement.
What the heck? Why?
Whoa. What? All of that was pre-programmed?
That has to be the case. Firing that gun was likely his true aim all along. But why did he choose the settlement as his target?
Casualties?
There are still people there.
Can't you stop it, Instructor?
I've tried, but the control room is locked, and I can't force my way inside. The firing sequence has already begun. Our only option is to start evacuating people from the settlement.
Toma's getting horses ready as fast as he can, but...
There's no way to outrun the blast from an 80-reed shell. It's too late.
No! Lily! Mom!
All we can do is what we can, but we can't afford to give up.
We're on our way. Sarah, just get out of there for now.
Out there? It's not like she's in danger. It's not like the shell's gonna hit her.
It's too late to save them? No, I can't let them die. Is there nothing I can do?
Uh-oh.
If only he were here. If I could just reach out. If only I had the strength.
Uh-oh.
What the...
Oh, wait. Valamar?
To me!
Turfing S!
Wait, what? Turfing S? What the frick is happening?
Stop!
Oh, he's... Don't use yourself as a battering ram. Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry, my love.
Suddenly, Valamar 2.0? What is happening? And why did he call it Turfing S? Dang. Oh, well...
We're saved?
Why is that here?
Good question.
What's happening?
Get up, Schwarzer!
What? Wait.
What is...
Huh? Wait, who said that?
White Knight?
That looks just like...
Uh-oh. Wait, what are you doing?
Mueller, retreat!
Don't do that! Why? Well... Anna can teleport. Why? Okay.
We're going down!
In an earlier round. Huh?
Huh?
Hey, Sight, what the heck are you doing here?
You're...
Emma, how do you know about him?
I'll support you with my magic. Don't lose your nerve now, Prince.
Hey, Rosalia.
Rosalia!
Prepare for an emergency landing!
How did you know shit was about to hit the fan?
No!
The frick was that for?
Who are...
What? That was a lot of flashing images. I did not really catch a single one.
This has to be a joke.
Kurt!
Principal Le Guin.
Rean, are you
Are
okay?
you alright? You'll do no more harm.
I see my chance for a real fight has finally come.
Not the time, Aurelia. Stop doing that, please.
It's gone.
No, it's not. Oh, it just left. What? What the point? What was the point of all that?
Okay, Rean?
Instructor.
Lily! Toma!
Sheeta. Thank you, Dios.
What about the two ships that got shut down?
I'm so scared!
That was nothing short of a miracle.
My head is spinning.
Anybody care about the courageous and... Okay.
Instructor!
You all right in there?
We'll get you out, right?
Instructor?
Oh.
Your hair and your eye.
What the?
I'm so glad. You're okay. I've missed you. So much.
Huh?
Rean.
Are you in pain?
No. I'm fine.
Was that to Valamar or was someone else fucking out of Rean?
Feel so sad somehow.
Huh?
But also so happy that I could cry.
Don't give me that look, Resilient Sight. Help the poor man out. Rain's Route Act 3, Cruel Blue Skies, and, well, okay then. I have no idea what just happened. I missed you so much, huh? I don't think that was in reference to Valamar, because A, that's not what he called when he jumped off the cliff, and B, he didn't even seem to process what he actually said. Okay, I guess I'll keep going for now. Oh, back to the temples
This is
we go.
Arya Shrine, then?
That's right. We came here during the Civil War 2 years ago, too.
Crimson Rosalia.
The disturbance in the spirit veins has made it manifest once more.
Of course it did.
It's how we were able to swoop in and save the day.
I guess there's a bright side to everything.
It does seem like we'll be able to use parallel teleportation to go to Crossbell from here.
Okay.
I see. Then we would request your aid, so we can finally bring this madness to an end.
Then it shall be given.
Sounds like the rest of our number have reached the other shrines.
Rest of our number.
We're good to go at any time.
Thinking about it,
This will be the first time both Class 7s have come together since Prince Olivert's wedding.
Oh, right. I also just realized Kurt and Muse changed out of their school outfits into their, like, civvy attire. Why'd you guys do that?
Yeah. Not the most festive of circumstances, but it sounds like we'll be needing all the help we can get. Ever since the Supreme Leader made his move, this land has been engulfed in chaos.
I also see Rean's back to normal.
The people of Zemuria aren't going to know peace until he's well and truly deposed. So let's go to Crossbell, where we'll end this once and for all.
Yeah, something tells me Robo Rufus isn't the final boss or
Shadowlings from realms fantastic.
final enemy of this game.
Deliver us to the land of Terra Capitalis.
Frolicking illusions? What? I guess there we go. The previous day. It took over half a day for the Republican army to get the situation at their base under control and come to Nord's aid. They claimed to have no idea why their tanks and airships had started acting on their own. They were also clearly finding it hard to believe that all of the weapons slated to be destroyed could have just disappeared. We owe you our deepest thanks for helping to avoid the worst-case scenario. I'll admit, I never thought the day would come when I would feel gratitude towards the Ashen Chevalier. We're just glad that they were able to prevent a third party from igniting the flames of war all over again. A third party indeed. Understood. Rean will be here shortly, it seems. We anticipate it will take several days to remove all of our weapons from the Highlands, but it should prove doable. Until that is complete, our army shall not interfere with one another in this region. Is that acceptable to you? Yes. We'll do all we can to make sure discussions between our governments go smoothly too. I certainly hope you succeed. I'm glad we could convince them to give us the benefit of the doubt. They clearly suspect Erebonian involvement, but can't dismiss the idea that this really was the United Nations' work either. Especially since they must know as well as we do that physically moving that many weapons in such a short time wouldn't be easy. I imagine they are still having trouble believing that His Highness the Prince was abducted too. I'm not surprised. I'm still having a hard time processing what happened, and we were directly involved. Flashback to the flashback. The sudden appearance of that white divine knight turned the situation in the Highlands on its head. In the end, it disappeared before anything could be ascertained about its origin or objectives. Besides it randomly shooting down the Courageous 2 and Gaius' ship for some reason. During the chaos, the devices in the watchtower and on the giant statue, as well as the robotic Arios, vanished without a trace. Of course they did. This left us without so much as a single clue to work with. The Courageous 2 and Merkaba were also heavily damaged. Fortunately, there were no injuries among the crew of both ships, but it was clear neither would fly again anytime soon. Furthermore, we still have no idea where the Soronus seashell was, and as a result, remained unable to use the Round of 7. The United Nation also continued to block all communications, preventing us from learning about the situation there. Unfortunately, that left us in the dark as to the whereabouts and conditions of Elisa, Machias, and Toa. The situation might have calmed, but we still haven't truly resolved anything. Your assistance would be a boon to us. Not that I intended to sit on my hands either. I'll be thinking of a way forward. I will see that they will reach the capital safely. I'll be counting on you to do what you can do on your end. Got room for a +1? I was dreading having to explain my way through that checkpoint. There is still a lot we needed to do in order to quell the chaos, but it was clear that sending Eiley by was not an option. We knew we all needed to come together and plan our next move as soon as possible. That night in the settlement... And no one's asking what happened to Rean, I guess. Okay, never mind. Don't all need to stare at me like I'm going to faint at any moment. I'm fine now, honestly. The words "I'm fine" carry little weight coming from you. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, the outfit I put on Yuna, carried over. Whoops! I couldn't agree more. We take our eyes off you for just a little while, and look what happens. I really think that you're blowing what happened out of proportion. We only worry because we care, Rean. I'm genuinely grateful that you saved the lives of my family. I really am. But we want to know what happened to you, too. So if you know, please tell us. Seeing your hair and one of your eyes change color like that reminded me of half a year ago. It made me think of how you looked when the curse had almost taken you over. Well, and the mood turned really serious after that. Sorry, really didn't want to worry you. But I swear that there's nothing wrong with me. I can't sense any curse hanging over me now. We were able to confirm from Rean that the Great Twilight is completely over. So it should be impossible for what happened to Rean to be connected to it in any way, but... I like to believe that too, but what happened seems to be suggesting otherwise. The changes in your appearance are not the only unusual part of what happened either. You were able to summon a Panzer Soldat from far away, were you not? Yeah, how'd you even do that? He was one of the new ones from the branch campus hangar, right? Yeah, from the new generation developed by Makarov. Wait, what? He somehow summoned a soldat from the branch campus? They still haven't been formally deployed, but they're stronger than the current generation that's in use. The Turfing S was specifically developed for Rean and tuned to him, but that alone does not explain what happened. Right. It's not meant to be able to teleport or cut railway gun shells in half. You normally only expect that kind of power from Divine Knights. I think the whole thing was BS if it wasn't coming from you. But speaking of Knights, what's this about something that looked like one showing up? We are all wondering the same thing. Hopefully we will know more when Roselia and the others finish their investigation.
Ah, I see everyone is assembled already.
Hey, Roselia.
Have you managed to learn anything?
Where'd Sight go?
I most certainly did, but it was not easy.
I have a question for you, kiddo. Did you feel anything unusual other than the changes in your body when you saw that white contraption? Now that you mention it... What is it, instructor? Don't you dare try and keep any more secrets from us. I'm not going to. I'm just having trouble explaining what I felt in words. The second I saw it, all kinds of images and emotions came flooding into my head. All at once. I can't remember what specific images and emotions they were, though. No kidding, I couldn't even tell what images they were. All I saw was one of everyone looking sad, I think, at the end. Really? I believe it was some kind of resonance phenomenon. You and that 8th Divine Knight resonated with one another. Wait, there was an 8th one? And that's the one that attacked me. Not me specifically, but the Courageous 2. Wait, Divine Knight? You are convinced that it truly stands among their number, then? What do you mean when you say they resonated? Now that you mentioned it, that thing did seem interested in Rean somehow. It appeared immediately after Rean used that strange power, too. And then it decided to start trying to murder my friends. Wait a second. None of this is making any sense. Yes, you know as well as we do that it can't be a genuine Divine Knight. Calm down. I know very well what you're saying. I know that there are only supposed to be 7 Divine Knights, and that they have all vanished from this dimension. But the mana flowing through throughout it, and the marks it left in the spear veins leave no room for doubt. We can hardly afford to ignore that coming from the Elder of the Kin of Fire. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Unfortunately, I haven't a clue what caused the resonance to happen. Perhaps it's because you are a former Awakener, or perhaps the cause lies elsewhere. But either way, this new Divine Knight will likely be our biggest clue yet in learning what we are facing. If it's a clue, help me out, Sherlock, because I got nothing. Since his existence is even more of an impossibility than the advanced technology we've seen, and the changes in Rean's body. I'm still having trouble processing all this, if I'm honest. But I think I at least see what we need to be doing. Yeah, better to just do something than sit about worrying about it. We need to find the answer we seek, then bring all this to an end. That is all there is to it. But grandmother, what brings you to Nord in the first place? We are fortunate that you are here, but I imagine your presence is no coincidence. Oh, I haven't explained yet, have I? I've been investigating something related to this case for a while now with a couple of helpers. I'll call them here now.
Celine, can you and Zeit come here for a moment? If you insist.
Hey, Celine. So this is where you've been. Celine Milstein.
So much for that saucer of milk I was savoring.
Why did you have to be in your human form when you said that? Now I just picture you as a human, like, licking into a saucer of milk.
There'll be others. Still, I didn't know you were here in Nord.
And in human form.
Yeah, thanks, Elliot.
Well, only because it's part of my training. I'm not in this form by choice.
Why are you blushing?
I would have thought she'd be used to it by now, but it seems not.
She was embarrassed when she was in her human form? I don't remember that.
I believe this is our first time speaking like this, children of Erebonia.
The wolf talks!
Zeit! I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, wait, how do you know about him? I was like, oh, yeah. Crossbellion. Duh. And SSS fanboy. Or fangirl.
You must be the SSS's Divine Wolf.
He really can talk, huh?
Well, the abnormalities never end.
Thank you again for coming to our aid yesterday. We would have been in real trouble without you.
The SSS told us about you. How you're a holy beast charged with watching over a Septarian the way Rosalia was.
That was once my duty, but I've since been relieved of it. Still, this continent is my home as much as it is yours. Thus, I have kept vigil over the land since the Great Twilight, particularly for distortions in the spirit veins.
I was under the impression that those distortions had disappeared after the Twilight met its end. They did for a while, but some time ago, they returned once more. Oh, so that's what's with the hokey shit. The reaction we sensed was strong enough to be called a singularity, but we were unable to piece together anything else. We have been combining our efforts to find out more ever since. And yesterday, it finally decided to step into the spotlight for us. In other words, the singularity you're talking about is that Divine Knight. Indeed, we heard to the scene, and even we were shocked by what we saw. Unfortunately, we aren't entirely sure where it is now. But after your encounter, it appears to set off in the direction of Crossbell. Oh, joy. All roads lead to Crossbell, it seems. Distortion first appeared in Crossbell 2. Testimony from the 23rd Armor Division indicated that the vanished warships and railway guns were sent there too. Oh, the ones that were supposed to be destroyed? Of course they were. That was also where the Supreme Leader first appeared to sow the seeds of a new war. I'm sure Lord and the others are doing their best over there, but they shouldn't need to face this alone. Yeah, I'm sure Elisa, Machias, and Toa would appreciate our help too. If we want to find out the truth and bring all this to an end, I think we're going to have to go there ourselves. count us into. Speaking of everyone going over there, wasn't, oh, I'm blanking on her name. Wasn't the Icy Maiden supposed to be with, Yuna? Where'd she go? You can't turn a blind eye to this either. All of our work related to the coup d'etat and the abduction are now finished. Yep, now we can fully dedicate ourselves to this. We should finally be able to gather in one place. Guess I could tag along. Thanks, everyone. I don't know what I'd do without you. This begs the question of how we're going to get into Crossbell, though. True, the Ebon Defense Force has the whole border fortified. We won't be able to rely on the Merkaba or the Courageous 2 for a while either. But given the current situation, we may have another option. Indeed. With the Spirit Veins stimulated, we should be able to open the Spirit Path. I think that is our best option, though it won't be easy to use that method to travel all the way to Crossbell. Indeed, the Veins aren't as active as they were during the Great Twilight, and there are rather a lot of us. But I think it will work if we teleport from different spirit shrines across the land. That'll take some groundwork to pull off, but I can help out with that. Sounds like we have a plan. We really are fortunate to have you all. We will have preparations of our own to make, so how does departing tomorrow afternoon suit everyone? If nothing else, we'll need to make our way to the nearest spirit shrine. Alright, let's go with that. I'll see everyone tomorrow in Crossbell. Away! Next camp? Oh, one of the camps Class 7 used for the branch campus. Means Route Act 4, 0th hour. Wait. And everyone's all here. I recognize this place. Yeah, the wetlands southeast of Crossbell City. Lake Elm Southern Wetlands. This is also where Leanne breathed her last half a year ago. I thought it would be a safe place to arrive, given its distance from the city. I think that was an appropriate decision. Thanks for the help, Celine and Zeit. Think nothing of it. I didn't do much. I was happy to help.
It's funny how nostalgic it feels to be back here. I haven't even been away for that long.
It's Crossbell. Of course you feel that way. Don't worry. I'm sure your family is fine.
And we're here to make sure it stays that way.
Claire was her name. Yeah, where were you? You weren't on that call at all.
Thanks. Both of you. You're right. I need to believe.
I'm surprised you were able to make it, Major. Finding and taking care of all Supreme Leader sympathizers in the army didn't sound like it would be an easy job.
Oh wait, all of them are already in custody? Dang.
Matthias Vander graciously agreed to take over the reins of that task.
Oh.
Generals Van Dyke, Zex Vander, and Craig are also taking direct roles in the effort. With the domestic situation in capable hands, I thought it best to focus on excising the problem at the root. And on a personal level, I want to know what Rufus is trying to achieve.
It's regretful that we're still none the wiser on that front.
At least Robo-Rufus, anyway.
The real Rufus said something about meeting next in Crossbell, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, him too. I forgot we talked with him.
He did. I'm sure we'll be meeting both the real and replica soon enough.
2 Rufuses. Ugh.
Hey, are you sure you're alright, Rean?
Yesterday must have put you through it, huh? Well, I'm not planning on pulling off anything like that again. So no reason for my family to get worked up.
Wait, did she call her your family in your mirror and let them know about what happened? Can you please get a leash on this kid? He's trying to kill himself again.
Okay, as long as you understand.
Aw.
Zeno and Leo would hate it if something happened to you too. Don't forget that.
I don't know how they factor into this, but good to know.
They also had a message for you. They told me not to look at it though. Here you go. Dear Rean, If you so much as get yourself killed and make Fee sad, I will kill you myself. Wait, that... how? Okay.
Name dropping them always works wonders.
Okay. So they didn't have anything to do with it, and you were just using them for self-health clout? I don't know.
I don't care what you do, so long as you come back with some good samples for my research.
You could die for all I care.
Even the Society isn't capable of making those devices, or humanoid weapons.
Okay, Schmidt.
Just hurry up and get my materials back.
You must really be frustrated by their absence to have agreed to come with us, Professor.
At least we don't need to worry about any tech issues with you around.
So what are you all planning on doing next?
Probably getting to Crossbell.
If nothing else, I want to further investigate the spirit veins.
I think we need to start by getting a solid grasp of the situation here. Our final goal is to apprehend the Supreme Leader and liberate Crossbell, but we need to proceed with caution.
Right. We don't know what's lurking behind him and what the EDF is up to. We just have to play it by ear for now.
Especially since we can't use the round of 7. If we screw up, we can't exactly reach out for backup.
That's very true.
It really hurts to not be able to communicate freely.
We've made do without it before. We could do it again.
Looks like I made the right move coming here after all.
Oh, hey, Lecter. How in the world did you know we would A, be able to teleport, and B, teleport here?
Was that?
Lecter!
Hey, you red-headed know-it-all.
Hey there. How's it hanging, guys?
It's hanging.
Sounds like you ran into some kind of hell in Nord.
That's an understatement. How the hell are you always one step ahead, Scarecrow? And how'd you even know we were here? Don't even try to say it was a hunch. He is the one person for whom I wouldn't rule that out. Just because we can't communicate with the outside doesn't mean there's no other way to find out what's going on. A guy could steal a transceiver from the EDF, for example. Oh, how cunning. I imagine that proved more difficult than you make it sound. Apart from that, I just know you guys. I figured you'd use that little hack of yours for getting around. Pair that with all the other intel I figured you had, and boom. The fact I came to Crossbell right before the summary was all instinct, though. I just figured something would happen. I still love that excuse. I just figured Rufus would somehow get out of jail and start another coup. That intuition of yours truly is sharp. Who are you to talk about hacks and shit? His acumen is impressive indeed. Wait, but if you've been at Crossbell this whole time... Yep, we've got notes to compare. Shall we? We would appreciate that. Yay, finally being transparent with each other and not you just bossing me and pushing me around. I'm so glad that Elisa, Machias, and Toa are all right. Wait, you know where Machias and Toa are all? Or are? Because all I've heard about is Elisa. Yeah, and Lord of the others too. Can't say I've seen every one of them with my own eyes, but they're a tough bunch. I'm sure they're all still playing their parts, but it sounds as though the Ebon Defense Force are even more of a, well, force to reckon with than we feared. Yeah, I really don't want to come up against those new Zauber soldats. We don't have any soldats of our own, so we'll want to avoid a head-on conflict. Especially if they have so many of them. So how long have they been preparing for this? Ain't that the question. Personally, I'm more concerned about where all those weapons that vanished from Nord ended up. Guys, weapons disappearing from Nord. Weapons ending up in Crossbell. Can we not put 2 plus 2 together? We were under the impression that they had been sent to Crossbell. But you say that doesn't match up with what you have learned. It sure doesn't. Besides, who would you even hide that much stuff in a small place like Crossbell? That's true. Active camouflage alone can only get you so far. If you're saying the EDF never brought them up in all your time spying, That does suggest they really aren't here. Oh, well. I guess I'm the idiot who can't math. Well, the only way to be sure is to check for ourselves. Either way, you know where the EDF is positioned now, at least. The only places I've confirmed they have a presence around here are Michelin and a small number of roads. I'll leave it up to you guys how to use the intel I've given you. Thanks for sharing it with us. It'll be really helpful. I think our best course is to begin by splitting up into groups and gathering information. I'd like to start by learning more about the situation at Michelin, St. Ursula, and near the city. A prudent approach. Let's split up into groups then. Each group will be responsible for investigating the Michelin area. Select which members will accompany him. You can choose one of Rean's students. Oh. Okay. Oh, that is really not good. Okay, well, so who do we have? Hasn't peed. Good for getting BP back. Stealth tactics. I really struggle with how to use you, but good for about just as much of a powerhouse as Rean. I barely remember what you do, and you're kind of similar to Rean. I don't really have a lot of like magic users besides probably Celine. Take music, I guess. Laura S. Arcade and Fee Colossal. Guess this is our team then. I haven't been to Michelin since that send-off party 7 months ago. Not true, at least according to the mini-game, what is it called again? Dream thing? I don't remember. We all owe a great deal to Yuna's father for his help at that time, so I do hope he is in good health. I really hope we can make sure of that while we're there. I'm sure we can learn something. Try not to stress too much. Yeah, we'll find out what's going on.
Listen, Rean.
I don't need a talking to. I'll be careful. I'll make sure I'm in good health. Stop it.
I refuse to allow you to shoulder any more burdens alone. Not while I'm here.
Okay. We're going with that route. Got it.
I've spent the past half year becoming stronger for your benefit. Rely on me, please. Without protest, without reservation.
I protest. She just pulls out her sword. Okay, you've made your point.
I'm sorry for worrying you, Laura. I'll be sure to count on you. Battle or no battle.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Alright, we'll make our way to St. Ursula then. That is a interesting group. The old instructor, the majority of the rest of my other students, and Professor Schmidt. Good luck with him. It sounds like the EDF aren't standing guard there, but be careful all the same. Should you find anything, inform us promptly. We'll make our way toward the city. I'm hoping we can find some way to get inside of it. Should we find any elements of resistance, we'll offer our support. And I'm sure Emma with her hypnosis abilities can get you in, probably. We're counting on you. Let's do this thing, people. We shall accompany them part of the way. Yeah, there's a spear vein I want to investigate in that direction. Oh, and speaking of Michelin, there are distortions in the spear veins over in that region too. Be careful. We will. Thanks for telling us. I'll be counting on you too, Celine. I know. If anything happens, I'll be sure to put the kibosh on it. Oh, that's why she's in our party. To babysit Rean. Good. Thanks, and sorry. I really hate to be such a source of worry for everyone. If anything, what happened to you is likely to be our biggest clue going forward. You needed to apologize. Fear not, we shall keep watch over him. Please do. Sucks to be popular, huh? Crow, don't you start. I'm sure Tilla would like to have a word about that. There's clearly still a lot that we have to learn, but I'm sure we can find some way out of this if we work together. So let's make for Michelin. I'm counting on you all. Right.
So it's back to the wetlands, huh? Reminds me of our encounter with the Steel Maiden.
We owe her so much. Truly.
I know this place is gloomy and all, but you don't need to make it gloomier with your attitudes.
Thanks, Celine.
You're right. We'd best pick up our spirits and our pace to Michelin.
A tombstone. I imagine it was built to honor the late Lance Maiden. Most likely it is the work of the Eisenritter. There are flowers, too. I wonder if they were left by who I think they were. I wouldn't be surprised. No saying if we're gonna run into them during this, though. You might not want to be quite so trusting of that lot. Anyway, let's get moving. We don't have time to be dawdling here. Yeah, she's right. So we're gonna look over character reports. Olivia and Scheherazade reunite with their rescuers. With his wife now safe, the prince joins Rean and his team to confront Colonel Dalton. When he hears that his best friend is under attack, Mueller dives into a Panzer Soldat and hurries out to rescue him. Celine Milstein, Exon Clan. A talking black cat who is born as Emma's familiar. She has recently learned to adopt a human form to better perform her duties. Info swap. Lecter comes across Rean and Co. in Crossbell, providing valuable information gathered through his own independent investigation. Rean saves Nord from danger, but it comes at a strange price. His hair and one of his eyes change in color. Only momentarily. The player's intuition. While everyone else celebrates the weapons being shut down, Muse intuits that the danger has not yet come to pass. Laura S. Arcade, Old Class 7, House Arcade. The daughter of House Arcade's Radiant Blade Master, she has mastered the Arcade School of Swordsmanship and now acts as an instructor to fellow practitioners. E. Colossal, Old Class 7, Bracer Guild. A bracer who goes by Sylphide. Her physical prowess due to her days as a Jaeger has served her well, making her an immediate standout among her peers. Homeland saved. The mayhem encompassing his peaceful home comes to an end thanks to his friends, and he reflects upon his bonds with those he holds dear. Sight. Distortions. Following the Great Twilight, Sight observes the spirit veins distorting up to the Nord Highlands. It is there that he first meets the famed Rean Schwarzer. That's a interesting new post for Fee.
Pratt? Showtime.
I just realized, is she saying you little brat when she winds up her arts? That's really funny.
My turn! Ha! It's down! Wide open! You're finished!
Nice.
Hey now, I think I've paid you back at this point, yeah?
With my interest rate, you'll be lucky if you ever pay it off.
Oh boy.
I did it!
That's how it's done.
And they leveled up.
Darn!
Oh, that
I'll handle
nearly
this.
one-shot the cat.
Weak! It's down.
An opening!
And it's done.
Together, Laura and Fee
will make you history.
Alright. Skull reached level 8. Alright. Oh, Virgo also leveled up.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, I did it!
And they both leveled up.
Aha! A treasure chest.
Megalithal you are. Okay. Excuse me as I get the heck out of here.
I assumed we'd win.
Alright, rename Yuna's link level, reach 5, rush 2. Spear of Incense.
This is exceptional!
Formidable foes versus Rean 1 fulfilled.
Isn't that a treasure chest?
Is Holy Bell. Damage plus 30% and delay halved when using space arts. Nice.
Oh, I see a chest.
Yakko. believe I already have that one.
My turn.
Now! Finish this, Fee!
Roger.
Oh, that was so close to death.
Got you.
Oh well.
Threat eliminated. Finally. I'm just that good. I did it.
Ooh, Fee. Can now use Cypher Edge 3. Ooh, KO 50% chance. Nice.
I must continue to train.
Let me out of the swamp. Let me out. Ready. Let me out. Oh, I'm popping up right on the beach, huh? Wait, there are a couple people here at the resort. Interesting. There's no sign of the EDF nearby from what I can tell. According to Major Arundel's intelligence, they should be present at the very least. It could be that they're simply not on high alert in this area. True, but that's good news for us. Now, if we only knew where Dad was. Let's gather information and see what people have to say. Maybe someone spotted him today. Just one thing, though. Are you sure you want to walk around here in that form, Celine? Could be risky, but with all the Mishies running around, she kind of fits in with that tail and those ears. Might be perfect, actually. Hey, who are you comparing to a bunch of posers wearing catsuits, huh? How many times do I need to explain that staying in this form is part of my training? Now can we drop this and move on already? I think he might have struck a nerve there. Better to do as she says and get back to work.
It feels so different from usual.
I'll say. We're at a resort. Shouldn't be such a damn drag.
Well, we can make it less of a drag once we figure out what's going on.
Uh-oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Trolling soldiers! They've got us pinned. Just our luck. We'll have to find a way to...
Everyone over here, quick!
Who the heck is that?
That sounds like...
You heard the man. Move.
I like to move it, move it. Especially when I'm getting pinned.
Dad!
Oh.
I knew it!
Hey.
Long time no see, Yuna.
Why did he say that like he was an action star in a movie? Thought it would sound a little more, I don't know, emotional, endearing. I don't know.
You look worn out. I knew it. I must have worried you sick.
You haven't, Dad. It's okay. If anyone's been worrying the family sick, it's me. I didn't have to worry about you because I believed. I believed that you were safe. So, on the flip side, you're the reason I've been able to go out and do what needs doing.
Is that so? You've become so strong, Yuna.
What a lovely family. I can see how Yuna turned out to be such a strong young woman. I'm glad you're all okay. I'm sorry it had to happen this way, but you're all the more than welcome here. Thanks for saving us back there, sir. Let me get straight to the point. Can you brief us on the situation? Absolutely. Allow me to tell you everything that's happened after the declaration of this so-called United Nation. So Michelin is completely under their control then? I'm afraid so. Soldiers appeared here at the same time they attacked the ceremony. They fortunately haven't tried to harm us in any way, but as you can see, we've had to close the park for the time being. We've also been doing our best to shelter evacuees, but I'm not sure how long we'll be able to keep this up. Oh, you're hiding them from the soldiers? That's worrying to hear. Why would they pick a place like this to take over, though? I mean, it's remote. Makes it harder to sneak in and try to take back, I guess. As far as help from the city, what's here that makes it worth devoting manpower to? That's a good question. It makes me think there might be something here that relates to what they're trying to achieve. Sounds like an investigation is in order. Right now, their main base of operations here is the guest houses on the villa grounds. One of our employees claims a giant robot is guarding the entrance. It sounds like we will have at least one archaism to deal with then. I can't believe they're deploying something like that on the villa grounds. Ugh. The guest house was the place we had our send-off party last year, if I recall. We can't turn a blind eye to this. What do you have in mind? If we want to gather information, we'll need to sneak into the guest house regardless. I think defeating the soldiers here is going to be our fastest, easiest option. So we're going to liberate the place, huh? Are you sure? But will you run the risk of making the situation here worse? I doubt it. We're a fair way from the city, so I think they're unlikely to have reinforcements. Plus, even if they do call for help, at least we'll be making life easier for Lloyd and the SSS. Saving civilians in need is a Bracer's top priority. I can't ignore this either. After what happened in Nord, I think it would be unwise to let the Ebon Defense Force do as they please. I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. You have my eternal gratitude. Think nothing of it. Let's get to work. Please be careful out there, Yuna. Like I said, I don't know for sure how your mother or siblings are doing in the city, but I trust they're just fine, so please don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. I won't, I promise. All I ask is that you believe in us. We'll set Crossbell and Michelin free before you know it. I have all the faith in the world, sweetheart. Good luck. Rean and friends learned as much as they could about the situation on the villa grounds. They then set about devising a plan to liberate Michelin and immediately put it into action.
Then we're off to search the guest house.
Keep an eye out for the EDF. They'll show up sooner or later.
Understood.
As far as I can see, the soldiers in black don't intend to interfere in our operations too heavily here. However, it is true that our movements are restricted and communications have been completely cut off. Why they feel the need to keep occupying Michelin, I have no clue. But with all of you here to help, I know the park could be in better hands. Thank you for coming to our aid. You're welcome, Dad. You be careful while we're working too, okay? Do my eyes deceive me? This is Matthew's eldest daughter, and you're with the Ashen Chevalier as well. You must have traveled a long way to be visiting our establishment. I don't know what brings you here, but knowing you, it must be important. The theme park is closed to the public, but we're continuing to operate for those who take a refuge here for the time being. We can't offer as much service as usual, but we'll do our best to serve you should you need anything. That's more than enough. Thank you. Yeah, we'll stop by later when we're feeling hungry. Yeah, I thought they might have a specialty to try. Alright, let's check out what's going on here. Oh, the village should be up ahead. Looks like they've got that new type of archaism stationed out there too. Yeah, plan or not, they're not gonna make things easy. Gotta make sure we're completely locked and loaded before we roll out. Once the operation begins, Laura, Fee, and Celine will be temporarily removed from the party. Be sure to prepare accordingly. Okay. And you're gonna put me with my most underlevel characters. Great. Well, I guess you get the levels, Yuna.
Yeah, I did it!
Yuna's Excelbreaker 2 can now be used. Alright, let's get moving. We'll do this just as we discussed. Laura, Fee, Celine, I trust you can handle things on your end. Indeed, leave everything to us. I'm more worried about you. Don't go screwing anything up and ruining our hard work once it's your turn. We'll be fine. Good luck out there, you three. Right? Time to get this party started. Why'd you have to take away my highest level characters? The reception hall. What the world was that? Hmm? Suddenly, a jumping cat jumps out of the water. Oh, it's just a cat. That about scared me out of my skin. Stay focused. We can't miss. Gunfire. What's going on? Report. This is a unit at point B. We've come under attack by an armed group. Wait, is that a Thor's uniform? Thor's? The kids who showed up in the Highlands yesterday? We'll make sure they regret coming here. Call back all patrols. Looks like your luck just ran out, brats. Reinforcements will be here any minute. Time to tell us just what hole you all crawled out of. You're the ones who need to start talking. I think it's about time you told us what you are trying to achieve in Crossbell. Let's do this, everyone. Don't hold back. Damn right I won't.
Now, let's go!
Okay. Oh, he's gonna hit with crafts. Ow. Stop that. Ow. Nice whiff.
Alright.
He's almost dead. Wow, I got really lucky with the burn and the poison. Oh. That's not good. Why are these butterflies exploding? Ow.
Going full tilt.
You're getting tilted.
Too slow. You're down. You're finished.
There we go.
Impossible.
Here to play.
Well, time to freeze. It's rain and ice. Hallelujah. How are you not?
It's my turn.
Die, you.
Why, you? I can't afford to lose.
And everyone basically leveled up.
Nice. That'll do it.
That's how it's done.
Cross Rebellion 2 can now be used. Oh, upgrade to one of his S-Crafts. Seal 120%.
Yeah, I did
In
it!
case the 100% wasn't enough. It's working. Keep pressing onto the guest house. Goody. It's a giant mechanical pain in the ass. That it is. Oh, not the jester-looking archaisms as well. An improved Gesper Garrod. It looks to have been upgraded significantly, too. Too bad for you. You're now in range of our friend here. It can destroy an armored car in less than a minute. How many seconds do you think it'll take to crack a skull? Taste the might of the most elite of units in service of the Supreme Elite. Gotcha. Damn, we're good at this. That you are, Fee. Great minds think alike. That we are. But the real fight is yet to come. Stay alert. The way you people work me, I should report you for animal abuse. A diversion? Damn it all! You're gonna pay for messing with us. Oh, war dogs as well. Why is it always war dogs?
What a passionate foe.
Okay. That is a lot of things I have to worry about. And I've got my weaker units right behind me. Great. Ooh, I paralyzed it. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I just gave it a health upgrade. Oh, whatever.
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now!
Now you're gonna report me for animal abuse.
Ashen Flash! Shredded leaves!
Oh, it's gonna heal itself anyway? Great.
Here to play.
Go for it.
No, leaving so soon.
Don't talk to me like that.
Penta shot.
I needed the bot at least. Ow. I'll do that again. Ow. I throw something. Oh, not good. Woo, I've dodged it. Which dog is about to attack? Either way, I don't think it's gonna hit. Okay.
Here to play.
I am barely alive.
All for one, and one for all. Let's take a step back.
Okay.
Not
So something else again. Ow.
Back at
Self-guard. Okay, he has a perfect guard.
Right.
Whatever.
Going
Smash
full
him.
tilt. Wide open. Now, say.
Understood.
Why, you?
There you go. Oh no. What are you doing? Oh, you healed one of the soldiers. That's fine.
Go.
Alright, that should take out, I think, one of the soldiers.
Impossible.
And Frozen. Thing. Oh, that's not good.
It's my turn.
It is actually going to be
I'll leave it to you.
Sphinx.
Got it. Wiping out.
Why, you?
It's my turn.
Oh, I delayed it too. Nice. I'm gonna switch back
You
and
got
use
this.
Gladly.
have unit backup backup impede.
Moving out.
Oh, that's not good. Is that all this stupid bot does is heal?
Sneaking mission, start.
Oh, now you start going all out.
All for one,
And one for all.
Okay, all together now. We're here.
Oh, that almost broke
Got
it.
you.
Wreak havoc. Chaos storm.
Got you.
One more.
All for one,
And one for all.
All right, let's do this.
And that'll break
It's
it.
my turn.
It's my turn.
Spirit unification. Ha! It's down. Wide open.
Got you. It's down.
Oh, this may finish it.
After me.
Understood.
Nice.
Quite a workout, but we were just lovely, weren't we?
Yeah, let's keep it up.
Nice. Okay.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, I did it.
Pro and Yuna starting to
I
catch
only
up.
get cuter as I level up.
And music gets several Rean 2. Restores 30% now. Here's KO step down. Nice. Pop goes the death machine. This can't be happening. This ringleader's plan couldn't possibly fail. Sounds like we're gonna need to press them on what this plan is. It sure does. There still seems to be more of them inside. We can't let them escape. Let's move in and disarm them. Yeah. We'll get to the bottom of this no matter what. In we go. The Iban Defense Force refused to come quietly, but despite their resistance, they were quickly overpowered. Oh, I don't even get to, like, fight through the residents, huh? With all threats neutralized, Rean and friends were then free to explore the building. When they did... in a small room inside the guest house... What in the... what's with all the cameras? What is going on here? They were surveilling the whole of the theme park from here? But why? That's the big question. This looks like all the equipment they brought into the guest house too. Well, the fastest way to get to the bottom of this would be to ask them directly. Unfortunately, they haven't shown any inclination to tell us anything so far. Guess all we could do is bring up one of them here and give it a shot. What are you doing in here? How dare you try to interfere with our secret mission? Well, he clearly knows something. You may be an enemy, but I admire your devotion to your cause. This will not be an easy task. Want me to give this a shot Jaeger style? Much as I'd rather not. No, leave this to me. I'll try the interrogation techniques I learned at the police academy. You can try whatever you want. You'll never break me. This is a tough one. We need to get him to talk, but I really don't want to do anything too rough. You lot are hopeless. Get out of the way. I'll handle this. Oh? I know what she's about to try. Hypnosis? Oh, or just burn him alive.
You're going to tell us everything we want to know. What were you doing here?
Why would I tell you that? Because we're your friends, of course. Oh. Hypnosis through fire? What? We came here to help you. My friends? That's right. So you need to tell us exactly what the Supreme Leader told you to do. Yes. Yes, you're right. I do. We were told to keep an eye on the situation. In the theme park, you mean? That's right. What's in Mission Wonderland? Why were you keeping an eye on it? I don't know. You were just told not to interfere with anything. And we were to report immediately if we saw anything out of the ordinary. Such as... I don't know. I see. Thank you. It's clear that's the extent of what you know. You can take a nap now. But that was amazing. What did you even do? It reminded me of one of the spells Emma used a while ago. Wait, you were there for that? I thought that was back at Cold Steel 2. The principle's basically the same. You just muddle their consciousness and lead them into doing what you want. It doesn't work against the especially strong-willed, though. Nice job, Celine. We're lucky to have you here. Well, I'm not Rose's successor for nothing. I certainly hope I was capable of something as simple as this. Unfortunately, there was very little that we could extract from him. Indeed, even he didn't seem to know why the theme park requires such an intensive surveillance. The enemy's hiding something there for sure, we just need to find out what. I think our only option is going to be to go there and find out ourselves. Let's make for Mission Wonderland, everyone. Right. Was that my imagination? Oh, now what? Is your hair changing? Oh, no. Okay. it's glowing. Maybe that means something has happened. Is everything alright, instructor? Yeah, sorry. The memory's still hazy, but my instincts are telling me this might be a good chance to train. Maybe we should look into that if we get the chance.
Your old man sure works quick, Yuna.
Yep, that's my dad. As soon as I called, he sprang into action.
Pretty sure we can leave this area to the resort staff now that the situation's under control, yeah?
Yeah. Michelin Wonderland's next, then.
Alright. Oh, I can go to the Reverie Quarter now. Ish. I need to do other routes first, though. Alright, well, in that case, I think that's where we'll leave things off for now, and then next time we'll jump into one of the other routes. So, thanks again for watching, guys, and until I rove into a universe near you, God bless, and have a good one.